Hello everyone, this is NinjaStar365/1018, and sorry for this little screen recording bubble. I'm using QuickTime to record my screen, and I'm going to be giving you a Muzzle Flash tutorial. As this video suggests, I have a bunch of footage. I'm going to do one from the side and one from the front, and this is in iMovie. So let's start with the one from the side. So you can, once you've got your footage in iMovie, you can scrub through to find where you want your footage to start. So go right here, and then start right about there. And I've got my Muzzle Flash ready. So this is how it looks before. So it's pretty not the greatest. But now we'll bring iMovie over here, close Skype. Probably should have done that earlier. Now we find a side Muzzle Flash. I like this one. So now I usually do this for my desktop. Probably want to save it. Don't save it into your iPhoto library because, first of all, I want to drag this so it's longer. And first of all, you want to have your effects set to advanced, so when you drag it over here, it'll show picture-in-picture and a bunch of other effects. So I press picture-in-picture, and this is a pre-keyed Muzzle Flash effect, so I don't have to worry about keying it or anything. So I honestly don't really know how to do that. So you drag it to the frame where you want the Muzzle Flash to start. So right here would be ideal. So take this, drag it down. That's where it is. So then it comes up into this little window thing. I don't want my Muzzle Flash to be 0.5 seconds because it'll be noticeably too long. I usually do mine 0.1 seconds. Just the only reason for that is because that's the lowest that iMovie allows. So you drag it in here, you can click on it, and this will show up. Click done, and here we go. You've got that, and now it looks like this. It looks pretty good. It's not very noticeable. When you scrub through, it doesn't look very bad. But just to enhance it a little bit more, you go and you control click this, and it comes up with this menu, and you go to split clip. The reason I split the clip is because I don't want this to happen before, and I'll switch to after. Then I drag it to like just shortly after the Muzzle Flash ends, and you click split clip again. So now I have, the rule of thumb would probably be about twice the length of the Muzzle Flash. So this is 0.1, and then I had about 0.2 seconds. This is for the brightness effect, because if you shoot a gun and there's a Muzzle Flash, it's not gonna like all of a sudden be normal. It's gonna shoot, and it'll add some brightness. This thing. So I'd usually drag my brightness up to maybe 15 or 16%. No, more like 20%. 19 or 20% works best. So it still looks realistic, and it's not like all white. So that's about the best right there, 20. So it looks pretty realistic. And click done. So it looks like that. So when you play, it looks pretty good. And that's the side Muzzle Flash. Now for the front Muzzle Flash. It's pretty much the same. Pretty much the same as the side. Just So now I need to go and find a front muzzle flash. Then I take it and I drag it. Do the same thing as before. Select picture in picture. And it does, to start out, it doesn't really matter what frame you have it starting at. It just matters that it's on the picture in picture, because otherwise it won't work. You won't be able to reselect it later. So now I get this to the front. One second. Done. I've got it reasonably short. Gotta find the right frame. Right there. So that's about the right frame. So now I drag it over here, and then obviously that's way too small. For muzzle flashes, really the only thing on size is basically the bigger the better. I know over here I couldn't do it very big, maybe because it's got this border here, and iMovie won't let it go the picture-in-picture off. But if you had something like After Effects, probably be better. But this is only iMovie, so that looks pretty good. Now I just want to add in my brightness. And for this, in iMovie, it's pretty quick. It's not like great After Effects, Freddie W. Level, but it's still pretty good. Except, there's one thing not to be worried about. It'll show the first picture-in-picture effect, but the second one, it'll show a still frame for the duration. Don't worry about this if it happens to come across, and this happens to happen. Whatever. And if it shows up like that, you just it'll only show the first one, but it's perfectly normal. It's just iMovie being glitchy. And then you go over here to this music thing, and it'll show you a bunch of sound effects. And then if you have sound effects downloaded, all you have to do to get them into the iTunes thing. So see, I have a bunch of sound effects here that I downloaded from the internet. The way to get them into iTunes is just to play them, and then they'll come up in iTunes. If you double click on them, they'll come up in iTunes and start playing them. Then they'll be in your iTunes library. It's kind of odd. And then just find one you like. I like this one, so I bring it over here, get it to the exact beginning, and drag it on. So it looks pretty good. And looks like it'll be pretty good. And now, also post a comment telling me if you like this tutorial, and also if you like my new intro created by Guns That Poem / Flaxbeard for my Realm of the Mad God videos. And this is Ninja Star signing out.